What is going to be your message for the youngsters looking to start a career but they're afraid of doing something?
You can opt anything as a career. You can be entrepreneur, you can be dancer, you can be singer, you can be anything you want and you can make money out of it just sitting at home making videos. Just get out of the trending zone. Don't put yourself there. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Do what you love and do things that will not harm you or the next generation. Life never stops. You get your trauma, you get your things, but don't stop what you are doing. The day you stop it, you get into depression. You have been compared the day you are born. Your sister is doing better, you are not. That uncle's son is doing better, you are not. So the comparison is the biggest mistake of life. You should not put it into any children. Every human being is born differently. They have different capabilities and abilities. You should not be compared with anyone. People will gossip, whether it's good, whether it's bad. If you are partying every day, there will be a lot of gossip about you. So nothing to worry. I was out for my first anniversary trip. I was wearing a bikini. I posted a photograph. Back then it was
Big deal.
very, very big deal.
That's why I'm asking.
Then one news reporter called me that, "Madam, we are making a story. Can you come to our panel?" I said, "What kind of story you are making?" "You have posted one bikini photo, so we are making a story and you will be defending yourself." I said, "Why would I be defending myself? Because you wore a bikini. You can make a story when I will wear it on Puri beach, on the holy waters. Then only you accuse me, you call me, I will come if I do it right. If I am not doing something wrong, then there is nothing to make a story." As a woman, I must know what to wear and how to wear and where to wear. When you are one influential person, you influence people, you make a path for people that they will not suffer from the societal pressure. You have to make a path if you have some kind of position or power.
Today's episode with Pupul Bhuyan is a must watch. Her journey and the way she sees life is truly inspiring. You know, something that also inspired me. We talked about so many powerful things in this episode, from how the world treats women, how the upbringing can completely shape everything around you, your future, your present, and everything. Her perspective on life, growth, and independence is something I feel a lot of you are going to deeply connect with. We also touched on some really important aspects like social media distraction, the power of focus, taking care of your health, and something that most of us often overlook is saving money. This episode is an eye-opening for many out there. So without wasting much more time, let's start this episode. Before we start this episode, I want to say thank you so much from bottom of my heart for being here. अगर आप यहाँ पे आप फर्स्ट टाइम आए हैं एंड आपको हमारे पॉडकास्ट अच्छा लगे, then kindly do follow the Jerry Show, and it will help me to reach more and more people, impact more and more lives, and more than this, I can bring more and more people to my show to inspire you, to help you create a better life. Thank you so much. And let's begin the show. Welcome to the GRA show.
Thank you.
How are you doing?
I'm good.
How's life?
Life is so.
You know, when we came together, you were talking to your maid. That question came to mind just right now, that being a housewife and obviously having family and doing the career, and you are doing so good. How you are managing it?
That's a skill that actually develops with time. Everybody learns it. With age and time, there is nothing to rush.
Yeah. So, sometimes it's like so much juggle because you are busy, you're home. Have you ever feel frustrated because of a lot of work and...
Things are like, you have to set your mind what you want in your life. I want my food to be cooked. I want my house to be clean. At the same time, I want my work to be done. So I have to take a call because my physical presence is not there at my home. Yeah. I will be at my work. So I'll make sure things are done at home. So I'll pay my servants so that they will do their thing. I can do my thing. Yeah. I made sure when I got married, I told my in-laws that you cannot be dependent on me. Yeah. I cannot cook 3 times for you. Absolutely. Because it's not possible. I can learn to manage I have learned also. I have given 2.5 years because I'm married to a Sindhi, I'm Odia girl. So I have learned all their food. But I cook when it is necessary. It's not like they are dependent. If I go to work, they will starve. No, not like that. They will have their food, I'll have my work, but I have to manage.
Yeah, so that's the beautiful part. You know, ऐसे बोला नहीं जाता है normally कि लड़कियों की 10 हाथ होती है, because actually I also feel girls are very multitasking. Obviously boys are, but mostly I have seen उनके जो parameters and हमारा जो है, girls are and seeing you, it's very inspiring.
Thank you.
It's not easy to manage because obviously the people who do the house coach job and everything, उनके लिए बहुत respect, and the people who are working lady, but managing them, both of them, it's, as you said, I am not there physically, but I'm going to manage what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do this.
The point is, it is also in your upbringing. You know, Indian families, they teach differently to the son, to the daughter. And I don't have a brother. So I have been taught things in a very different way. And I also want to tell the parents to teach their children equally. I mean, they must know what they want, and they should love their children, and the children should do what they like to do, what they love to do. And other things, there are a part of life, and you have to manage that.
True. You know, you are talking about passion. Before moving towards the questions, I would like to start from your story. You know, how your journey has started. अभी तक आप जहाँ पे हो, obviously a lot of ups and downs. I think you started with your career with modeling, if I'm not wrong.
I started with anchoring first.
Okay.
I was there to manage a show.
Why did you think of doing anchoring, or it just happened?
No, it's like I belong to an educational family, I can say. My father is a professor. My younger sister is also a lecturer. I was supposed to be a pilot or an IS officer. I was preparing for that. And I did my physics honors, and then I left and shifted to electronics because I didn't get time due to the shoot. So it was like accidentally happened. I was sharing a room with somebody. She was into events. So one day, what happened, the anchor was not there in the show. She just cancelled because she got some other offer. So my roommate told me that we are helpless, just help us. You look beautiful. You just put a good dress and put a lipstick and kajal. I didn't know about makeup. So lipstick, kajal was the makeup back then. So she put something on my face, and she just told me that you go to the stage, what I say, you just say it on stage. I did the same, and that's how it started.
आपको nervous feel नहीं हुआ because it was the first time? What was the experience?
The experience was I was listening to everybody around me. They were talking shit. I was so scared. I was, I think, 15, 16 back then. So young. I was very scared, but I had to do the show. That was in my mind, that whatever job I have been given, I have to keep the respect of my friend. So I have to do it at any cost. So I did it.
Amazing. Then moving forward, how you're modeling, all of these things, how happened?
Because that day, I got motivated. It was just one time thing. But when I came back home, my roommate just paid me 2,000 rupees.
Okay.
It was in 2011. 2,000 rupees is a huge amount.
Huge amount, yeah.
I saw the money, I was like, it is my month's expense. So I asked her.
It's amazing.
Yeah, I asked her, like, can I continue this if I learn and if I want to do it? She said, yes, you can. I will give you contacts. So that was the lowest
She was
budget back then.
completely into hosting and this background, you know.
I mean, I entered there, and with that money, I went to net cafes and everything to collect the material, how to do it, how to speak, how to boost your confidence. I worked on that, and with the flow, I got modeling assignments, anchoring assignments. Then I got my first movie by doing the audition. So it happened in 1 year.
Yeah, so learning and doing.
Yeah.
Then the journey.
I didn't stop then.
Yeah, then the journey continues.
Yes.
So, because you have seen the part of, as you said, the first day was where you were, that fear was inside you, and now obviously many years, so many
The
work.
fear is there, nervousness is also there, but I know how to do the job.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
Then also that time, if you see yourself, your commitment was to your friend. Now obviously because you love your work and you are enjoying it, and if you
now
are
it's paying me, that's my bread and butter.
yeah, that's the major part though.
Yeah.
What is going to be your message जितने भी लोग हमें सुन रहे हैं, for the youngsters who are, looking to start a career but they are afraid of doing something?
Point is, we as millennials were struggling with it because the Indian families are set to send us to the government job.
Yeah.
We have been brought up that way. But in this situation, you can opt anything as a career. You can be entrepreneur, you can be dancer, you can be singer, you can be anything you want, and you can make money out of it just sitting at home making videos. So the entire world has changed post COVID. It's like we are facing 2 generation gaps right now. The COVID has given us massive hit. When we were struggling in one way, when I was picking up a career, it was a big struggle for me. But now everything is like you are making money from everything. So there are many scopes. I would say whatever is giving you a choice to live your life, you just follow that and make sure it is ethical. That is very important. Unethical things will give you a lot of money, lot of fame for some part of your life, some very short span, I can say, but in long run it will not help. People get bored very easily these days. Today you are trending, tomorrow you are not.
Someone else, yes.
So
Today you are in the pic, tomorrow you are in...
just get out of that trending zone. Don't put yourself there. Don't be so harsh on yourself. Just do what you love and do things that will not harm you or the next generation.
Absolutely, very true. And the way you said, no, obviously, right now we are in a era where content is king. Everybody is creating content, but understanding the fact of that, don't only run behind trend is very important, because
The part trend is a killer these days. It's a poison.
yeah, sometimes it's okay if you follow it. It is good. You get the reach, but
It is okay to go with the flow.
Yeah.
Not run after this.
Yes.
That is the difference.
The frustration also comes now, like me being from education background, being a coach, and many of us, if we see the numbers, obviously, see the audience and the entertainment industry gets massive number of views because of, obviously, people enjoy that part of, and education gets less. But if we look into that, okay, that video got 100k, why mine is not getting, that frustration comes from inside.
Point is, as you are an educator, you must concentrate to educate maximum number of people, not getting maximum views. That's not your part. It's your part. What you like, those things you can do physically. And if you want more, then obviously you need to market it. If not the views coming, then pay for it so that it will reach your target audience. That option is there.
Yeah, always
That
marketing,
option is there. Yeah. So you must know what you are doing and what you want. Exactly. As I told you. So this is how you must do. It's not like उसका video trend हो गया education का, मेरा नहीं हुआ. It's not like your video is not good. There are things, I must tell you, there are certain news coming. All the negative things are getting views. All the negative things. All bullshit is getting views.
Not the news, if you see.
The news has also crossed the ethical part. They are reaching homes now. They are entering into your homes without any proper thing. Right? Without FIR, the police is entering. Without this, the media is entering. Everybody is crossing the limit because of the views. And you should not do that. For a while, there are people who are coming for the views. They are just coming to the news. They are giving some bite. People are knowing them. Now they are very much famous. Now after 6 months people will get bored of you, then they will switch to something else.
Absolutely. As you said, no, very beautifully, you started with this. Never follow the trend. Don't become so, don't chase the trend. You work for it and go with the flow. It comes automatically.
Yeah, if you have worked hard, people, when they will come to you, then they will know you, they will not leave you, they will stay with you. Like Shah Rukh Khan has seen the stardom. Not today's star will never see the stardom of Shah Rukh Khan. The struggle, the passion, everything he has put, he has taken time, he has taken 30-40 years of his life to give
He
this.
struggled.
Yes, but this generation, they are out for everything. At the same time, Shah Rukh Khan was not reachable. Now stars are doing meetups. They are meeting anybody. They are just going out just to get papped. Shah Rukh didn't do that, but he is a superstar despite following the trend also.
And उनके generation भी different था also.
Yeah, that's a fact, I can say.
With time, our generation is getting, a lot of competition. Everybody is trying to be creator, ye wo. And because, as you said, we were talking about that, ki abhi you can choose any career and you can make money out of it. So content is a good thing. Content is the best thing, I feel. But at the same time, understanding what needs to be done, as you said, don't cross the boundaries, don't hit below the belt. Stay in the ethical value.
If you have something to do, but you need to market it on social media, just do it. If you are really into content creating, you really need to market only that thing, and only that thing gives you everything, then I must say you first go through the marketing only. Just boost your posts, reach maximum people, so that they will see you, they will know you, something new has come, and be consistent. Don't leave it. Be consistent, give things, whatever. Because people follow you because you do things. When you stop doing things, they will unfollow you. They will that will not appear on their feed. They will change their mind. They will be looking at something else, right? If I give you some examples, like Nas Delhi is making. That's a very good content creator. Senna's travel. That is also making content. It's regular and it is consistent, and that is how they are making money. You should not leave the path.
Yes. I met Nasir, like founder of Nas Daily, personally, and the man is crazy. If you are passionate about your work, look, when I mean by crazy is you love what you're doing. I do podcast. I feel this is my baby. I love doing what I do. I love meeting people like you. I love talking and knowing from your experience and learning. You love what you do, as you said. This is what matters. And ऐसा नहीं कि when Nas was there, you talked about Nas Delhi. I would love to. When Nas was there on the stage, he was talking about there was a low point, relationship issue happened, and the way he bounced back. But he was also in trauma. Every creator, every person, every entrepreneur goes through that. But doing
It's
the work
actually
on
every human goes through this. Every human goes through this, but life never stops. You must understand that life never stops. So you get your trauma, you get your things, but don't stop what you are doing. The day you stop it, you get into depression.
And Abhi, if you see, we're talking about content. No, we are consuming so much content by sitting in home scrolling and all. I feel sometimes उसके वजह से भी depression हो रहा है, because you are comparing your life with the other person who are 100 days ahead of you, and you are starting your journey and you are getting depressed. Oh, इसने कर दिया, मैं नहीं कर पा रहा हूँ.
It is a mindset. I think it comes from the upbringing, from the childhood, because I don't know whether I'm allowed to say this or it may harm people, hurt people's feelings. But रोल नंबर 1 होने के लिए आपको बहुत पढ़ना पड़ेगा. रोल नंबर 1 ने अच्छा किया, यू हैव टू रश. यू हैव बीन कंपेयर्ड द डे यू आर बॉर्न. योर सिस्टर इज डूइंग बेटर, you are not. That uncle's son is doing better, you are not. So the comparison is the biggest mistake of life. You should not put it into any children. Every human being is born differently. They have different capabilities and abilities. You should not be compared with anyone. You cannot compare me with Aishwarya Rai. Right? She is. It's not like I am less than her. I am the best in my own way. She is the best in her own way. Right? Maybe the parameter of success is in your mind. That Miss World is the parameter. Mrs. India is not. No. It is there. I am because I have done my part. That is the best I can do for myself. And she has done what is best for herself. So the comparison thing, the roll number thing, everything is a scam. It should not be put into anybody. If somebody is doing better than you, it's not better than you. She has the skills. You have to learn. Maybe you will reach somewhere else. Maybe there is another plate. There are heroines. There are heroes. There are hundreds. They are getting different work. You cannot say, this is number one or this is number two.
Absolutely.
If for me Shah Rukh Khan is number one, maybe Amitabh Bachchan is number one for you.
True.
It is our point of view, how we see it.
Yes.
So never see yourself less. Do not compare. Maybe you are very good at studying, maybe I am very good at dancing.
Yes.
So this is how we are differently made.
Very strongly put the point, and I absolutely agree with it. I'm not ashamed of saying it because of the pressure that our parents give us, our relatives, or our school, our college of staying ahead. तेरे से नहीं हो रहा है, क्यों नहीं हो रहा है, and it constantly goes in your mind.
Because they are following that you have to score good, you have to do this. They are not trying, as I said, the parents must love their children. They must know what their children want. I like to eat, I like to dance. You explore your child. You do not put the pressure what the society needs. You can give manners. You can give behavior. You can give values. You cannot decide what she wants to do. It is her choice. She is born with her choice. So let her do the job.
I totally agree. I always also, when it comes to my family, I keep saying ki you have given us, so much good upbringing and the value system that you have given all of us. Don't be afraid. जो मेरे भैया छोटे हैं मेरे से, उनके बात आती है, मैं बोलती हूँ कि this that your part is done, let them choose their career because we cannot force them. My brother wanted to play cricket, like the younger one, and as you know, coming from a small village, it's like कि cricket में क्या career बनेगा. So अभी भी मैं घर गई थी, पापा इज लाइक कि 1 साल हो गया, मैंने लाइक पापा क्रिकेट 1 साल में क्या हो जाएगा, इज गेटिंग ट्रेंड, बच्चा है अभी 15-16 साल का. सो I understand what you were saying because I have also suffered so much. Even if I was not a bad student, I was very good. But then, that competition thing that kills you from inside. You are a kid, you don't understand. But then with time, it is like, then obviously right now I'm very blessed to have my mentors, my community around me who says the same thing as you said very beautifully and very strong point. Thank you for bringing it. I want to also ask you, going to your career, what any moment that you felt like very proud of yourself? Any a lot of moments obviously हुआ होगा इतने सालों में, but कुछ moments ऐसा होता है ना जैसे आपके दिल के पास रह जाता है. If you would like to share with all of us.
I am a very happy-go-lucky kind of girl.
Yeah, you look like.
I don't like to feel sad. I don't want to get depressed. That's very boring. So, I have really, I have friends, they say if I don't have a working day, I don't know what to do. They say. And they actually trouble people, they trouble their family. If I am at home, you have to stay home. You just take a leave. Why? Why? You cannot say your partner take a leave just because I am home. He has maybe some important work things to do at work. So you must have a passion, accept your work that you love to do. If I had bad things, bad days, because when I had health issues during the COVID, but I have gone through depression also. I have gone therapies because of not my work or thing, because of my health. That's a different part. But in everyday life, when I do not have a working day, I have something to do that is not gossiping with girls.
Wow.
I don't like that. I like girls, I need to hang out, but I do not have that close circle where I have only thing to do is lay on the couch and gossip. Once in a blue moon is okay, but it's not like everyday thing. I have my gaming community. I do love gaming. I do that. I have explored this during COVID when I didn't have
Yeah, you
anything
were
to do.
playing PUBG, right?
Yes. So I stream also.
Baby.
Yeah. Whenever I get time, I play. I do explore different dance forms. I learn. Still learning. I'm doing learning a new thing. And I have explored how to save money. This is also very important. And how to take care of health. I have explored that when you are into physical activities, that actually gives you mental peace. It's not all about scrolling. You give your time to your scrolling, but you make sure you give 1 hour to self improvement, where you will be doing things for your body, where you will stay fit, you will look good. When you look good, you get confident.
Yes, absolutely. You talked about so many things in this conversation, but I'm trying to capture one by one. So I'll ask you, as you said, uh, a lot of like, personally for me, I'm a like outdoor person. If I go to play, I like to, play badminton and all that, but I'm not a video game person. Like in COVID, you explored this, right? I want to ask you so many things you have explored. For me, I'll ask this question, when I was exploring so many things, many people told me that, stick to one thing. I'm like, if I can do and learn many things, what's the problem in one?
See, when you do one thing, you become only Amitabh Bachchan, because they have concentrated only one thing. At this age also, he wakes up in the morning, he goes to work and comes back home. He makes sure he is working, right? When you have 1,000 things to do, you do not have to take the work pressure. You may not be somebody like Nobel Prize winning person or Oscar winning person, but you can be a person who is happy.
Yeah. No, what I was trying to ask is, obviously work is something that, be it podcasting, be it coaching, that one thing obviously I do. But as you said, I also love to explore.
You keep exploring.
Yeah.
If it making you happy, you do it, because happiness is very costly. This is the costliest thing in this universe.
जो
I'm
आजकल
telling
मिलना
you.
बहुत difficult है.
Absolutely. The children are getting anxiety. What was anxiety? I just came to know at the age of 30 that anxiety is this. Before that, I didn't know what is anxiety, because I had so many things, so many people around me. Now you only have a phone to get involved with.
Yeah. As you said about your anxiety and all, no? Why did this happen? Like because of your health, you said.
Yes, as I said, I was into sports in school. I am into outdoor gaming. I play a lot. So during COVID, I had to sit at home. I got COVID 4 times.
Oh my God.
I have to be quarantined. I have to take those injections. I have to take this much medication, and that was like,
What was in your mind back then?
I was not able to move. That was very difficult, and it became very harsh on my body. And when you are a flowy person and you have been stopped, then things explode. So that's how it happened.
Wait, how did you realize that you were going through this?
I mean, see, when I always try to do things, I try to work, try to do everything, but at the same time, I also trouble my producers, because I was not physically able to do the job. When I am signed for 12 hours, after 4 hours, I was getting tired, I was getting sleepy, I was getting body pain. So this is also a trouble for the producer who is paying me. I cannot look bad. Whatever story I have on screen, this is what it speaks. If it is sleepy, then it cannot work. That is my job. And this is how it troubled me, and with time, I became very lonely, because I haven't shared my traumas with everybody, because it never happened to me. And I don't know how to articulate these kind of things to anyone and what to say. And also I was very isolated by that time. And then it is me only who explored that I cannot be like this. So I asked for help. So I got therapies where they said, just take it easy. If you are not able to do something, and then only I know, if you are not doing something what you love, then explore the world. Then you find something else. So that's how I explored. I am introduced to many new things, and that kept my mind busy. Then only I got out of it.
Yeah. So because you are a person who loves to explore and suddenly you know एक कमरे में आपको रख दिया जाता है, you are quarantined, you cannot do anything, it goes something in your head कि
We haven't seen something like this in our entire life.
Yeah.
And then only that
and nobody
internet
to
thing
talk,
introduced.
like you have never talked, as you said, it's like you are a happy person and suddenly when you are going through so much you don't know what to say, how to talk and all.
That is one thing I must tell, as you said, what to say to the young generation. When you are going through something, when you are suffering, please share. Please share. Don't keep it to yourself. Be it your father, be it your mother, be it your friend, be it your teacher, who's ever around you. Do not think what they will, how they're gonna judge you. See, she has this, she has that, she has 5 boyfriends and having issues, this, that. It's fine. do not do not let their judgment decide who you are. Right? Do not get afraid. You are not going anywhere. You are not, despite living in the guilt, you just boom, say your things, get out of it. Sharing is caring. If people don't care, just leave.
Yeah, that's fine. You speak
You
your
just
heart.
share, yeah.
You
You
speak-
share, you just be relaxed.
Yeah.
And how they're gonna react, how they're gonna judge you, what they're gonna gossip about you, leave it. People will gossip, whether
कुछ भी
it's
करो
good, whether it's bad. If you are partying every day, you will be out for 5 days, there will be a lot of gossip about you. So nothing to worry.
Yeah. I feel whatever you do, judgment comes always.
I said, do whatever you do. It has to be ethical. It shouldn't harm anyone. It has to be with yourself. Do your thing.
Moving forward, I want to ask you, said you took therapy, you decided that I don't want to stay in this zone. Also, at the same time, I don't know right now what is the condition of the thinking of people, Odisha people, but there was a time, कुछ दिन पहले ही, I was talking to some of my friends, यार थेरापी लेंगे लोग क्या बोलेंगे, so एक ये भी होता है
How
बहुत.
people will know?
There
See,
are
I am a
friends-
celebrity. I am a known person to everyone. I am talking that I have taken therapies. I am not ashamed of it. Even Deepika Padukone has said that.
taken it also.
Yeah.
इसमें कुछ-
So asking for help
it's not wrong.
in our household, I'll give you one small example in this. In our families, we see our mother doing everything.
Yes,
Don't you think your mother needs time? Don't you think your mother needs rest?
absolutely.
We'll think about it. It is your mother who will think about it. Ask for help from the day one. Say, I cannot do it. Please come and help me. If you say, I will be Devi Durga and do everything, I will cry like
So true.
the serial bahus and be the best bahu in the world. You cannot be best bahu in the world. It
so
is impossible. Whatever, the more you sacrifice, the more you will be criticized. So it's better they say things about you, but you ask for help when it is needed. In fact, I have seen also in our families, women are doing things and things and things continuously. Only male are falling sick, female are not. How? It has to be from the family. You learn to ask for help. Whenever you are only doing a housewife thing, don't do for only housewife thing. In fact, when my mother, many relatives say your mother is doing this. I asked my mom, do your yoga. You love to sing. I downloaded Star Maker. Sing. You love to write songs. Write.
you should be happy. You deserve to be happy. Yeah.
In fact, some days like my mother, you clean the utensils, I'm busy. We do it.
Yeah.
She asks for help.
Yes.
If we will be dependent on her, she will be depressed one day. She will go through many things. We will never know about it.
This is the story of many housewives. When you said, I got goosebumps, and it's very true. Like many housewives, you don't ask your husband for help, your children for help, your family
Because
for help.
our society has taught to be a good bahu, you have to sacrifice, you have to do things, you have to be compared.
Yeah.
So for the comparison, you have to be number one. Again, I said the comparison is the poison of life. Never get compared to anybody. You are built differently. Whatever you, after marriage also, if you like to dance, if you like to do your job, if you like to sing, whatever you like to do, be clear with your in-laws that this is what is I do. I want to continue this with my household things, and I also need help while doing things. Ask for help, you will never get into depression.
And also, because we are talking about it, I'll talk about only the housewives who only, don't do job, they only do house things. What is your message for all these people? Because I know somehow a lot of people, as I said, I love exploring stories. So I talk to people to just to know their, perspective. And I've seen so much frustration and anger inside them because of, nobody understands them. And I am sure you have seen also.
Talk. You want to understand me, you are asking me. I am saying you things, right? When you have something inside you, just talk. And I don't want to say things to the housewives right now, but I would love to tell their families, their in-laws, their husband, that please appreciate what she is doing. Appreciate, gift, talk nicely, say thank you, take her out. Go for a vacation. Go to mandir also if you like. Once in a week or once in a month. Whatever is possible, whatever little contribution according to your financial status you can do to your wife. That is very important. Appreciation is very, because housewife thing, we said a never a rewarding job. Make it a rewarding job. Do it when you are get rewarded. Otherwise, don't do it.
And it's not easy, it's easy to judge, but it's not easy to do something.
Because for your generation, it is easy right now. That's why I am saying we have suffered. I don't want the next generation to get suffered, because there was a time there was Bidhava Sati Daha Pratha. That means if your husband is dead, go into the fire. Yeah, and the Balya Vivaha also.
Why?
There are so many.
A thought why it's always with women.
Yeah, there has been things, because it is, they have made this to protect the women back then. But now women are protected because of the social media. You say bad things to me, I'll record, I'll post. You are ruined. That's how you have now the freedom to live a better life. So make it better for every gender. That's very important.
It's not about being a male or...
male are also suffering. They also need to speak up. When you are getting some kind of trauma or something, you also speak up. Men hold their emotions
a lot.
I request those men that you talk to your partner, talk to your mom if you are close to your mom, talk to your dad. And I also want the old dads to be very soft on their children if they have grown up men. Also, please be gentle on them. They're only your kids, just grown up. That doesn't mean you can force a lot of burden on them. Just be soft. That's what they need. And stay connected always. What kind of relations you have around you, just stay connected. Just talk. They will judge you. Even your own mother will judge you. Doesn't matter.
Don't be afraid of that.
Yes, nothing to be afraid. The moment you stay away from your fears, you are conquering the world.
Absolutely. So amazingly said. Moving forward, I want to ask you also this question. Putting yourself, obviously we're talking about women just before some time. अभी भी हम कितना भी बोले we are in a progressive world, ये वो, we are getting judged by what we wear, how we speak. अभी भी, I get that, being in this generation, and it has not stopped. Obviously we have progressed. I want to ask you from your story, when you are bold, you are courageous. I have felt it somehow. When I asked you for the podcast, that vibe I got from inside. I always say my speakers, जो podcast होता है ना, मुझे लगता है कि कहीं ना कहीं I am connected to you somehow, because I don't ask everybody to come to the podcast. There is something that clicks when I see your profile. That courageousness, that boldness looks. How tough it was when you started, or it was okay for you?
Point is, it is you who makes it tough. It is you who makes it not tough. When I was out for my first anniversary trip, I was wearing a bikini. I posted a photograph. Back then it was
big deal.
Very, very big deal.
That's why I'm asking.
Then one news reporter called me that, madam, we are making a story. Can you come to our panel? I said, what kind of story you are making? Now you have posted one bikini photo, so we are making a story. There will be panel of people who will be judging you, and you will be defending yourself. I said, why would I be defending myself? Because you wore a bikini. I said, did I wear it on Puri beach? So I asked that, why did I wear the bikini? He said, you are in a foreign country. Said, your answer lies in there. I know that I cannot wear it on Puri beach. I know the respect of my culture, of my land. And wherever I am wearing it, I am not the only one. Thousands are wearing it there. So how can you make a story of a different country in this panel? You cannot. Posted it, so what? Social media is to post how I am living my life. There are my audiences who are watching me. There are followers who are watching me. So what kind of message you are sending them? I said, what kind of message means what? I'm just wearing a dress in a different country. I'm not the only Indian wearing it. I'm not the only Indian doing it.
Yeah.
I have not broke any barrier. I didn't do anything wrong.
To harm anyone.
Exactly. So how are you going to make the story? No, you are not going to come. I said, why? You can make a story when I will wear it on Puri beach, on the holy land, on the holy waters. Right?
Yeah.
Then only you accuse me, you call me, I will come if I do it right. If I don't, and I'm not doing something wrong, then there is nothing to make a story. And I don't want views, followers to get famous. I have a big job to do where I'm getting famous. So this is how I broke the barrier. In fact, while I was getting married, my father also told my in-laws that this is her job, this is how she dresses, this is what she is doing. If you are ready to take her, only then this marriage will happen, otherwise not. If you see in a different perspective, people will say that my father was there to break my marriage.
But
Because
no,
they
actually he
cover
was
up things.
He was protecting you, and he.
No, I said he has done the best job.
Yeah.
You should not hide things. You should not cover up things, because after marriage it will come out. Then what you gonna do?
Yeah.
And divorce is very normal these days.
A
Back
lot.
then it
You
was
know,
not.
in India, I was seeing a report because you talked about divorce. The rate of divorce has increased massively. Like we are competing in high level when it comes to divorce with other countries.
Because back then the women are suffering. As I said, to be number one, they were suffering, they died.
Yeah.
So they suffered and died.
Yeah.
They didn't live their life, right? At the same time, we being Indians, we always pray the goddess. And we suppress the women. That's the very harsh truth. People will blame me, I know, from this podcast. They'll say
No, I am not afraid of saying it.
but I'm saying I'm not afraid also. I'm saying it because this is a fact. It's a fact. You cannot run away.
Yes.
You give them the freedom. If they are exploiting it, then it's a different story. They will go to criminal category. There is a law.
Yeah.
Right? If they are not doing anything wrong, it's okay to do things. Wearing things is very normal. Yes, you as a woman, I must know what to wear and how to wear.
Where do you?
And where to wear. Right?
Yeah.
I cannot wear a bikini inside the mandir.
Yeah.
Right? I will wear a good cloth, full covered body, because being Hindu also I have to respect my religion, my culture. That's very important. That's how. And I'm going to office. I cannot go with a mini skirt to the office. I am hosting on a stage, I am doing a show on TV, or I am doing a character in the film. Whatever is needed to wear, I will wear.
Yeah, the decorum needs to be there.
Yes. So it is very important for the females to wear clothes nicely wherever they are going. It is a problem when these days also men are very settled with the dressing with the women. I don't think there are raising many voices about the dressing sense.
The men, obviously, जो होते हैं
female also
मुंह
blame.
पे तो कोई नहीं बोलते. I have seen.
They'll comment, na? From
That's what I was
fake
going
IDs.
to. I have seen an Odia actress. I'll not take her name, but I love her. You know, I love people. I don't like to judge. Who am I? I don't know your life. But when she got married, I am sure you know about her. Every post that that she puts with her husband, people use slangs, पता नहीं क्या क्या बोलते हैं. I feel like why? It's her life.
It's her life, she is happy.
She's very happy.
Yeah, that's what matters. Nothing else matters.
Yes,
These people will come and go. I
Yeah.
said, when I got married, in fact, my own fraternity has judged me why I'm not wearing a sindoor and chudi. They judged me. They said many things to me. Now nobody is doing it, nobody is talking.
Yeah. They know you now. They're like,
I was ahead of my time.
Yeah.
That was the problem.
yes.
Before me, there were not anchors who will be wearing this modern clothes on TV. I was the first one to do it. And people loved it.
When
And
you
maximum
break the
people loved it.
system, somehow not system exactly. When you break something that people have made, which is not a rule, which is not something that is their conception about seeing the world. When you break that, people are going to judge.
And the point is, when you are one influential person, you influence people, you make a path for people that they will not suffer from the societal pressure. You have to make a path. If you have some kind of position or power. I said back then, everybody was watching me on TV. What I say, how I say, I choose my words very wisely when I am speaking. I make sure that I use very soft and simple language. I am the first anchor who doesn't use the hard words, the big words, the bhari words. I don't do that. I know people will not connect.
Yeah.
People will connect when I talk like them. It is like we are having a conversation. So I actually made my path in my own way. You say whom you follow. I don't follow anyone. I follow me. I follow my instinct. I follow my rules. Yeah, I always carry my manners, my behavior, my ethics with me. That is there with me. In fact, today if you make anything, you have to do this, you have to do this. I have rejected shows, I have rejected films, just the bad language, just the bold scenes. I never ever wanted to do it. Yeah. I also follow my religion. Those are the barriers, some kind of barriers. I will not cross it just to look good on my profession. I will not.
Very true. Very strong points you put across. And I'm glad that we talked about it, because many people who are watching us, it's not for only the women, it's for the people who are maybe judging. I don't know. You may troll me, but it's the truth that you need to understand your life is also going through so much, like others. So let's stop judging and let's start working on ourselves.
Exactly. Just do your thing, what makes you happy. Yeah. As I always say, do things. Judgment will be there whether you are best or the worst. Yeah. Don't you think Amitabh Bachchan or Shahrukh Khan will be getting judged? If a bad picture comes out, he's looking like this, he has done the surgery, he has done the hair transplant, the dress he was wearing is not going with the shoes. Yeah. You are judging somebody who is wearing crores on his body. Yeah. And you do not have the aukat to reach there. You are still judging. So judgment will be there.
Yes. And also, it doesn't matter. Sometimes when, as you said, we started the conversation with this, if you are not hurting anybody, if you are not crossing the ethical boundaries, as you said, maintaining the decorum where you are is very important. If you are doing that, then,
be the best person of your
life. Just do your work. We'll move forward your career, with this conversation. And I want to ask you, as a host, as an anchor, इतने दिनों से आप ये काम कर रहे हैं, what are the few tips I will ask that you would like to share with all the audience that are listening us, जो अपना career hosting and anchoring पे start कर रहे हैं? Maybe 2-3 points जो you have.
There are different anchors, different perspectives. I'll share mine. It is you who will explore yourself. What is the best thing you can do while speaking? I am kind of anchor. I said that I use easy words. Those are palpable. Those who can people understand, connect. Second thing is understanding the audience emotion. When you are doing a TV show, many people will be watching. What kind of audience is there, you don't know. But you will host in a way that everybody gets entertained. When you are doing live show, there are children, shows made for children, shows made for adults, shows made for women, different kind of shows. So be flexible. You have to be versatile enough to entertain your audience. What you have prepared at home may not work at the place. The situation may change instantly. So do not prepare at home for a particular show. Prepare yourself for every shows. No matter what comes in, you are able to perform. Right? You are going to a show. You have been said that there are women. This is women oriented show. We are doing a Women's Day special. So you be prepared for the women's. By the time you reach, you see 50 women with their 60 kids. What is the majority? 60 kids is the majority. Women will obviously get entertained when their children are happy.
Yes. Otherwise, they cannot enjoy this.
Yeah, if you only entertain the women, the children, Mama this, Mama that, I want to play, I want to eat. This, they will disturb their mothers.
Yeah.
You cannot get the attention of the women, not the children. Show is a flop. So, when you see the majority, you also make sure that you entertain both the age group.
Yeah.
Right? So, this is the most important thing. Be versatile, and always, please remember this. Never ever use any bad word even if you are talking to a friend. It will come on your mouth one day. Yes. There are millions of beautiful words in the dictionary. Do not degrade yourself with those 10-50 bad words. Maintain your respect. Never doing a comedy, doing a stand-up, doing anchoring, doing singing, whatever you do, just don't utter a single bad word. What we affirm, what we say, how positive we are, that actually reflects.
Yeah.
When you are saying a bad word, that reflection is coming to you also. Yes. If I say something wrong to you, don't you protect yourself by saying something back to me? Right? If I say only good things to you, only good, beautiful words to you, you will hesitate to say something bad to me. Yeah. Right? When you are on a stage, don't think that the audience do not have the capability to get you back or say things back to you. They can. Yes. They can come to the stage. Yes. They can come.
They can see through you.
They can do anything.
Yeah.
When you are doing a show, you are having a conversation with the audience.
Very true.
It's maybe you are only speaking, but you are talking with your eyes. Right? Your eye contact has to be proper. Yes. Your body language has to be proper. And always I say there are infinity beautiful words. Use them. Yeah. Make a mala of beautiful words. Yeah. Throw it to the audience and see how they are reacting.
Also, moving forward, because as we are talking about hosting, also I would like to ask you, because you have done, so many years, you have seen anchors, you have seen hosts. What are 2 to 3 mistakes you have seen people making in their career when it comes to hosting and anchoring? And if you point out, maybe the people who are learning, they will, not repeat the mistakes.
What I have gone through, I can say, because after my life, I don't have time for others. Yeah. So I have seen there are, when you are co-hosting with someone, they do not understand the language of co-hosting.
Like, what do you mean?
I mean that they are anchors and they have feed their mind that we will speak a lot of things.
Ah, okay. Because both two person are there. Okay.
So I can be better than her. The comparison things comes. I can be better than her, so I will speak many things. So I'll do everything. She cannot say, she cannot do anything. People will say she's bad, I am good. This is the thing happens. They speak a lot of things. I do hosting sometimes. I just watch. I come back. This is also I do things. It's not always about talking and talking and talking. No, you just feel it. We connect. Sometimes, in fact, if you are my friend, we are watching a movie on TV, right? You can watch the entire movie without talking to each other, right? But I can feel your presence.
We can have fun
I
also,
can feel that you are enjoying.
Yeah.
I can feel that you need water. That is not there, I can get it to you. Yeah. I can feel that without even a word, right? The popcorn is finished, so I'll get a bag, right? So these are the things. I always say that, and you know how not to interrupt. Somebody is speaking, let the person finish the sentence, and you must know how to give a pause so that the other one will speak. You have to give a cue or pause the other one. This is how you co-host. So this is something lack in many of the anchors. They just want to prove them the best to the client, to the manager, to the audience. But no, this is not how it works. When we are watching a cinema, only one good actor cannot run the cinema. The entire story runs the cinema. So exactly when you are on stage, how many people are on stage? You have to respect each and every person. You have to let them speak. You have to finish the content. What is the content? You have to finish it beautifully with everybody's contribution. It's not only you. I am the anchor, I am the master of ceremonies, I will do everything I want. No. I will do things who has hired me, who has paid me according to that person. So that he will understand that it is value for my money. So this is very important.
And understanding, as you said about the co-host part, it's a great learning also for me, and obviously the people understanding the other person who is there also, their presence matter.
You cannot just ignore somebody who is standing.
You cannot do
beside you.
everything alone. If it can do,
No,
then
you can do everything alone, but
No,
that is
when
not
you-
decent.
also
And that will not look good on screen.
Yeah.
When people are watching us,
Yes.
you and me, you are junior.
Yeah.
I am a senior person. I'll say I know everything. I'll now say I know I have seen many elder people also feel the same. That क्या अब करेगी बच्ची इसको छोड़ा खड़े रहे मैं कर देता हूँ मैं कर देती हूँ टाइप बट नो if I let you speak people will respect me more that I am giving you the space to project your capabilities, your talent, and at the same time making the show look good.
yes.
When we
That's
both are
the agenda.
involved,
Yes.
we are enjoying, they will enjoy. If we are not enjoying, I am doing everything happy, laughing, talking things, and you are very sad that Didi is not making me say anything. Your sadness is visible to the audience.
Very true.
And they will say, yeah, this is very arrogant lady, she is not giving the little girl any chance and everything. Right?
Yeah. And also when you said no co-host part, it is always like if you what I was trying to say, because यहाँ पे दो लोग हैं, अगर आप एक इंसान बोल रहा है तो दूसरे इंसान की अगर जरूरत नहीं होता वो co-host वाली चीजें होता भी नहीं वहाँ पे यहाँ पे रखा गया है because both of you are going to make the show more beautiful.
Exactly.
So giving opportunity to each other, understanding each other is also a very important thing. As I love doing hostings in business events and other places and also podcast में. एक चीज I have learned it from somewhere that कि if you think you are making content from your home and people don't understand what you are trying to exactly you are feeling, or if you think that people are only listening to your words, you are wrong. People can see through you, so your intention needs to be very pure when you are going to somewhere or talking to
Exactly.
someone. If I'm thinking bad about you and saying sweet things, you can sense it.
It will reflect on your face.
Yeah. If it doesn't also, if you go back to your home, कुछ तो खटकेगा because it's we are human, we have that emotion.
That's why I say, do not keep anything inside.
Yeah.
Because I have a very sad story at my place. I am very sad. I am going to the stage. Somewhere it is there. It's not cleared up.
Yes.
Before my work, I will clear up by praying, by talking to a friend, or by playing game, or listening to music, whatever, making my heart easy.
Yes.
That is very important. And do not hold grudges to people. That is also very important. What will happen next? You cannot change somebody. You like to eat dark color chocolate. I don't like dark color chocolate. I will always stop you. Please don't eat. That's bad. Please don't eat. Will you do it? No.
No. If
Maybe
I
you will
also
stop.
Yeah.
For a while to make me happy.
Yeah.
Not you.
Yeah.
Make me happy, you will stop for a while. The moment I leave from your life, you will again start the same thing.
Yes.
So exactly. So do not judge people, do not hold grudges. They will do their thing. So if you don't like it, you go back. You stay away from things. You stay away from people. That's it.
And because we're talking about your career, also I would like to ask you, what are the small habits or things you have done or you do it right? अभी भी as इतने दूर आने के बाद अभी भी आप करते हो जो आपकी सक्सेस में played a very huge role.
I think that is staying happy is the first thing, and eating good. We have a very rough lifestyle, very rough. Those 9 to 5 job, they have breakfast, lunch, dinner. Ours,
Sometimes your shoot goes like whole night.
but ours is not. The timing is not good of waking up and sleeping, but you can make your food habits on time, and that is the most important thing. When you see Bollywood celebrities, Hollywood celebrities, they carry their cook. You have learned, you have heard about it, right? They eat specific things, they eat on time. That is most important thing, on time. If I am having my breakfast from 7 to 9, between 7 to 9, so I'll make sure I have it between 7 to 9. If I'm going somewhere where the food is not available, I'll make sure I'll carry. I'll eat on time. There are lunch break. In fact, in shoots also I have. ये सीन खत्म होने के बाद हम लंच ब्रेक करेंगे. सीन खत्म होगा 3 बजे. So I did the first they will take the long frame, the wide frame, then they will put the close shots. So when the wide frame is done, when they are taking a close cam to my other co-actor, at the same time by standing also for 2 minutes I have my food and I do my shoot. Yeah. Because if I get acidity, if I get anything, I'll do your shoot. What about the shoot I have committed for tomorrow? I have to stay healthy for tomorrow as well. आज तुम्हारे लिए अच्छा कर दूँ, मेरे लिए अच्छा नहीं करूँगा बिकॉज मुझे तुम्हारे लिए अच्छा करना है. लेकिन उसका क्या, जो जिसने मुझे दूसरे दिन के लिए हायर किया हुआ है. सो इट इज़ लाइक यू हैव टू मेक हेल्दी लाइफ स्टाइल ए चॉइस ऑफ योर लाइफ. इट हैज़ टू बी लाइक इन योर एवरी डे पार्ट. लाइक यू ब्रश योर टीथ, you eat on time. So that's what most important thing you do. And staying happy, I said, eating on time and doing something that is not your work.
Yeah.
That makes you happy also.
Yeah.
That is something you love to do.
Yeah.
I mean, maybe today it is watching movie, tomorrow it is playing cricket, the other day is different, but keep exploring.
That makes your inner child happy.
Yeah, I mean, there is no limit to your life.
Yeah.
तुम्हें सुबह उठना है, ब्रश करना है, खाना खाना है, रेडी होना है, ऑफिस जाना है, ऑफिस से आना है, फिर टीवी देखना है, खाना है, सो जाना है. ऐसी लाइफ मत जियो यार. There is no fun. You may live up to 100 years. You don't know. And the 100 years cannot be same. राइट कल टीवी था, आज मोबाइल है, कल कुछ और आ जाएगा.
आर्टिफिशियल इंटेलिजेंस आ गया है.
हाँ, फिर कुछ और आई एम सेइंग देयर आर थिंग्स एवरी डे, कुछ ना कुछ तो आता रहता है. फिर आप बोलो हमारे जमाने में तो ऐसा होता था. क्यों? तुम्हारा जमाना चला ही नहीं गया कभी. है तुम्हारा जमाना, तुम जिंदा हो. तो तुम्हारे जमाने में जो चल रहा है करो.
Yes.
अभी व्हाट्सएप आ गया, वी आर यूजिंग ना. इंस्टाग्राम आ गया, वी आर यूजिंग. एआई आ गया, वी आर यूजिंग. वी कैन नॉट से हम तो टीवी देखते थे, ये क्या एआई है. भाई तुम पीछे रह गए. You have to keep exploring. You have to be updated with the time.
Yeah, very important.
It is very important and stay relevant always. It's very important.
If you don't, then लोग आपके आगे निकल जाएंगे and you will be there.
बैठ के ही जज करते रहोगे. This is where it comes. I said when you don't do things for yourself, you judge others because they are ahead and you are jealous.
Yeah. ऐसा नहीं है कि आप नहीं कर सकते. If you learn, you can do it. There are many people, I come from a coaching community. I see 3 generations. Like my generation, we come from 18 year, 19 year, 20 year. All the people, I have seen the people are 35, 40. My parents' generation. There is another one with more than 60, 80, my grandparents. So they are learning the AI, they are doing the tech thing, they are doing things every single day, they are learning every single day. So you can do it too.
Yeah, that is important. I have talked to my friend recently. She has a kid and they have shifted to a different place. So what job she was doing here, there is no job there and she is taking care of the child. Now the child has started going to the school. Now she has a lot of valet time. Yeah. And she said, if I take a part-time job, if my child comes early, I'll be troubled. I said, to keep yourself busy, it is not always to do the job. You learn.
Yeah.
Give time in learning. That is also going to keep you happy. You loved singing, so you do the singing. You learn a different pattern of singing now. You learn one instrument now. You love that now. So whatever is coming in your passion, whatever things are associated, you don't know, learn it. So that you can and online classes are available. I do only online classes because physically it is impossible to go out. So you do online classes. Whenever your child comes, you will be at home. At the same time, you will be keeping yourself busy. It is not always that you left a job, you have to do a job. Sometimes you learn. Sometimes you do things that is not includes your job. And as far as my knowledge is concerned, you are not financially broken or troubled. So you do not have to run for a job. So you better do things that keeps you busy and clears up your mind.
And also, when you learn a skill which you love, you enjoy that part. So a free
Not necessary it will give you money.
Yeah, it is a choice of yours.
But yeah, whatever. And I will say one more part you haven't asked, but I'll say the financial part.
Yeah, I was going to ask it because we're continuing this now. I was going to ask it that you said na you started saving money. I was going to ask you that why did you think of अभी पहले से था ये क्योंकि मतलब कुछ लोगों में होता है जैसे कि वो passionate about making money. So when you make money, but yeah, कुछ ऐसे हुआ when you thought of I want to start.
From day one also, I was a very flamboyant, extravagant person from day one. I love to buy the best things in the market. I have troubled my father a lot for this. but I and teenage that happens till 20-25 people splurge like anything because you are exploring the new world. You are having those hormones. You are able to go alone out. That was a time when you don't go with your parents, you go with your friends, right? Then you have a boyfriend or girlfriend in your respective life, you explore the world with them, or you start working. So you spend till 25, no need to save, right? 20-25, it depends how early you are earning. So 25 is the last parameter I'm telling you. After 25, if you are earning 5,000 a month, please put 1,000 on your saving bank. Maybe it's mutual fund, maybe it's SIP, maybe it is your FD, whatever suits you, whatever you can do, just do it. Keep it for the rainy day. Because
you are doing it, just sorry to interrupt, I'm just going to enhance the question here also because you are talking about it, and I'm going to ask this for everybody who are listening us, that because you are talking about saving, can you just talk also about why it is very important?
Yes, absolutely. I was coming to the part. You have seen a very little world. When your body has energy till 30, with 35, it goes down. So whatever energy you have till 30 and 40, you have the best time to make money and live life. You travel, you wear good clothes, you buy things, but you must know what is your earning. Do not settle for the community standards or society standards. The poor are suffering because they want to show off an iPhone. Got my point?
Yeah.
They are buying an iPhone for EMI. Can you believe?
A lot of people.
A lot of people. Why it is necessary? Unless you are making content. Why it is necessary? It is necessary when you are making money out of it. You are doing blogging, you are doing content, is different. But just to fit into the society, it is not important. You are on a loan. The entire Gen Z is on loan just to keep up with the show-off society. આજકાલ show-off is the biggest thing. We are going to the best concerts. We are going to the best parties. We are wearing this Prada and Gucci. We are wearing these handbags and shoes and these cars. घर नहीं है. I have seen people driving Mercedes, Porsche, but they do not have a land or property in Bhubaneswar. They are staying in a rented house, but still riding a crore rupees car. Why?
Maybe choice भी हो सकता है kind.
Why this choice? You don't have a home to stay. You understand that fact, right? first you need a property to stay first. Your property is in some other city. You are riding a Porsche just to show off people. I have seen people, they are riding Mercedes, they are on lakhs rupees of loan. That because they want to show that I am riding a Mercedes so that girls will fall for me and this and that. That's the swag, just for the swag. No, you need a vehicle for comfort, you need a vehicle for travel, but you need a home for your happiness. Home is to save for a home, to build a home. It is very important. If you have it, it's a different story. But if you don't have, wherever you are settled in, you try to buy a home there. That's very important. And how and the health. Sorry, and from my generation, from the generations before us, we have made a very toxic world for you guys, where the water is not safe. If there is no RO water, you will fall sick.
Yeah.
If you just open the car
hair will
window, you open the car window, you just inhale toxins.
Absolutely.
You are wearing toxins. The clothes are made of polythene, plastic, whatever, right? And we are a generation, we didn't know how to use the dustbin. So we just drink a bottle of water, we throw it outside the window of our car. You generation know how to do the waste management. So we have done something bad to the environment, but it is a good thing that your generation is doing that, saving it. So you are exposed to the toxins from the day you are born. You don't know when your health is going to take a toll on you. Very young people are having heart attacks. Young children are born with diabetes.
Eye problems.
Infants have diabetes now, eye problems. I mean, hair fall issues. My nanny didn't have a single grey hair on her
आजकल
head.
तो ये normal है.
I mean, grey hair I'm seeing in school children.
Yeah. White hair, my brother, उसके इतना छोटा है, उसके सारे
बच्चे बोल रहे hair fall.
white हो गया है hair. पता नहीं क्या क्या हो रहा है.
So I know, I'm telling you, you are exposed to a very toxic world right now. The ozone layer, we were learning in school, now there is ozone layer or not, I doubt. The vehicle and the flights, everything creating a lot of toxins, and the jungles, we are saying it is only on the government papers. You will see outside there is jungle, but inside they are cutting the trees. So things are happening this way. So it's better to take care of health. Whenever you get your job, make sure you get a health insurance first. It is very important. Every single child who is watching me, every single person who is started earning, I'm telling you, just buy an health insurance for you. It's very important. Save for your health. And I have seen that this generation is not wanting to have a child. Some of them are suffering to have a child. And you cannot expect that हम बड़े हो जाएंगे, बूढ़े हो जाएंगे, हमारे बच्चे हमको पाल लेंगे. Even you are not also talking to your parents for days. Our generation, I'm saying. I am married, we are two sisters, we will go to our respective homes, parents will stay alone. Yeah. So when we will be old, who will be taking care for us? We'll only pay for those nurses who will take care of us. When we are 60 plus, when we will not able to walk, talk, or whatever disease we will be having by then, I wish we don't. but there must be, only money can buy everything. Only. So money is very powerful weapon in your generation. Save it. You do not have to go to anything that is not on your budget. You can have everything virtually. Right? Now there are things, you have to go to a party, you have a book a table. You can go as a stag on 2400 ticket. You don't have to book 25,000 ticket just to talk with them. People say that you hang out with big people, you will have a circle like that. You make a mindset of like a high thinking people. No? You don't have to be there personally. You have to have a good mindset for that. You have to create an aura that people will get attracted to you. It is not like मुझे उनके साथ, क्या तुम अंबानी के साथ hang out करोगे अंबानी बन जाओगे? नहीं होगा ना? Not possible. It is you. तुम किसके साथ क्या करो उससे कुछ नहीं होता. तुम क्या अब तुम्हारे साथ कर रहे हो वो ज़्यादा important है. So please I said, save your money. 100 rupees. मंथली 100 रुपीज से स्टार्ट कर लो. इट इज़ योर बस कितना कर रहे हो अर्न, उसी हिसाब से अपना एक चैट बनाओ. एंड डिसिप्लिन इज़ वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. प्लान योर डे फॉर द नेक्स्ट डे. सुबह क्या करना है, रात को सोने से पहले क्या करना है. एंड बी अ अर्ली राइजर. It is also telling
Is it difficult for our generation though?
I work till 3 p.m. Sorry, 3 a.m.
Yeah.
Sometimes till morning also.
Yeah.
I have seen everything.
Yeah.
I in fact I have
That
missed
side-
my school.
Yeah.
Morning school because I do not wake up early. Later in life, after the COVID, after my sufferings, I understood how much important is the sunlight in the morning. Vitamin D supplement से नहीं होता है. You will have the supplement that has side effects. But when you get it from the nature, there is no side effect. Nature is made for you.
It's natural.
Yeah, it's natural because then the pollution is less. You can breathe fresh air. You can have the vitamin D. It gets absorbed nicely. And plant-based food. रोज जाके शाम को रोल चाउमीन मोमो नहीं रे बाबा. No late night eating. Akshay Kumar is saying this. John Abraham is saying this. All the big stars are saying this. We have Rakul Preet, I have seen also her podcast. We are having early dinners. We are sleeping late. It's fine. You can have a soup or a glass of milk or something.
Yeah.
But have the proper meal before 7. A big meal. And that is not outside food.
And also, you know, as we're ending towards the podcast, one question related to money also I want to ask. Even if we are in this generation, I'm repeating this, but I also heard from some of my relatives, I don't care though, that, you know, ये पैसे के पीछे भागती. मैं बोलती हूँ, without पैसा क्या होता है? You know?
पैसे से पैसों के पीछे भाग रहे हैं. पहले जमाने में रिलेशंस हुआ करते थे रियल वाले. गांव में इफ यू सी
नहीं, मेरे रिलेशंस मेरे पेरेंट्स के साथ कुछ खराब नहीं है. मैं
नॉट अबाउट पेरेंट्स आई एम सेइंग. पहले क्या होता है ना, गांव में तुम्हारी शादी है, यू आर अ विलेज गर्ल and we are 1,000 people or 100 people staying in the village. You are a poor girl. Every गांव वाला will contribute something to make your marriage done. अभी तो हमारे अपार्टमेंट के साइड में कौन रहता है हमको नहीं पता.
यार तुम अभी बीमार पड़ जाओ, कोई देखने वाला
नहीं, तुम घर के अंदर मर भी जाओगे, किसी को पता नहीं चलेगा unless the
बाहर भी
odor
लोग
is coming
फोटो
out.
पहले खींचते हैं फिर तुम्हें देखने आते हैं.
तो exactly back then it was not money because everybody there to help you. सब अपना हाथ पकड़ के रखते थे. अभी एवरीबडी इज लाइक, अभी तो ये हो गया कि बेटा बहू भी इन लॉज के साथ रहने के लिए तैयार नहीं है. दे नीड अ प्राइवेसी, दे नीड पर्सनल स्पेस. एवरीबडी इज लाइक दैट राइट नाउ. दे आर डिटैचिंग एवरीथिंग, every person in their life. They are only getting attached to the technology or the phone. It is the fact of life. You cannot change. मैं भाषण दूंगी यार मिलो रहो करो, नहीं होगा. मेरा भाषण रहेगा लेकिन फैक्ट इज नॉट गोइंग टू चेंज. तो व्हाट इज गोइंग टू चेंज? What if I am staying alone? What I can do for myself? I can do things for myself only by money.
Yeah. मैं एक फ़ोन पकड़ती हूँ, मैं एक गाड़ी चलाती हूँ, कुछ भी करती हूँ. If I don't make money, and I was going towards that question exactly. Why are we ashamed of saying I'm doing the work to make money? Because why are we working if you don't get paid for your work? How many days are you going to work without the money?
It was back then because the struggle was less. So
now the world is full of competition, and as you said, save money. To save money, you have to make money.
Yeah.
You know, there is no
make money and understand your expenditure.
Yeah. एक्सपेंसेस बहुत नेसेसरी. एंड ऑल्सो हमने जैसे बोला ना, वुमेन को हम पूजा करते हैं, फिर हम जजमेंट भी करते हैं. एट द सेम टाइम हम मनी को लक्ष्मी बोलते हैं. जब मनी की बात आती है हम बोलते हैं यार मेरे पास पैसा वैसा नहीं है.
पैसों से कुछ नहीं होता, पैसों से रिश्ते नहीं खरीदे जाते हैं, पैसों से ये नहीं होता. पैसों से कुछ नहीं होता. मैं बता रही हूँ, पैसों से रिश्ते भी नहीं खरीदे जा सकते. रिश्ते तो बनते हैं, बनना है तो बनाओ. यू हैव मनी. वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट अंबानी. वाई?
यस,
ही इज जस्ट अनदर गाय.
अभी जो शादी अंबानी की बात है, क्यों इंस्टाग्राम सोशल मीडिया एवरीबडी ही वाज ओनली.
व्हाई वी आर टॉकिंग अबाउट हिम? बिकॉज ही हैज मनी. इन फैक्ट इफ यू वेयर वन शाहरुख खान पॉडकास्ट, ही सेड मनी कैन बाय यू एवरीथिंग. राइट नाउ मनी कैन बाय यू हैप्पीनेस.
बिकॉज शाहरुख खान आल्सो स्टार्टेड फ्रॉम यू नो sleeping in Juhu Beach to staying where he's staying right now.
And in fact, see, if I am staying home, I have no work today, I will do something.
Yeah.
I'll play a game. I need an iPad. I'll buy that. If I'm learning a dance skill, I have to pay for my teacher.
Yes.
So this is how I am buying for me, buying the space and happiness, whatever is it is not like happiness is a word or something that you can buy, just pay and buy. It's not a stuff. It's a feeling. It is not visible. So there are different kind of happiness. There are people who love buying clothes.
Yeah.
So they are paying for their happiness.
Yes.
Right? So this is how you pay for your
This
happiness.
is important. This is a question before I end the podcast I would like to ask. I ask every speaker who come here. What would be your last message to all the listeners, to the world, I can say, whoever is going to listen us anytime? One message if you have to give all the people, what will be that?
Point is, stay for permanent happiness. Look for permanent happiness. Alcohol cannot take your sorrows. Alcohol cannot give you happiness. So drugs, alcohol, and anything cancer causing, stay away from it. It is taking lives, not only the lives those who are suffering, it is taking lives of the family.
Yeah.
It is draining your money. So better live a beautiful life. Everything is in the nature. So stay connected, stay grounded, opt for better dopamine. You can have good food. You can have lassi, you can have nimbu pani, anything. Stay away from cola, hard drinks. That makes you high. In fact, sometimes if you want to get high, you will get high with the music if you want. Not necessary you have to have alcohol just to dance. No. And who said that alcohol take your sorrows? The moment you are on, your senses will have the same problem. The problem is not going anywhere. So just reach out to your problem, solve it physically once and for all.
Yes.
And move on in your life. So it's just toxic people, toxic behavior, toxic things, stay away.
Yes. Thank you so much for sharing this. Don't run behind short-term happiness or short-term things. If, as you said, alcohol cannot take your sorrow, smoking cannot take your stress, and it is only temporary if you are thinking about
And
it.
it also giving you things that you will experience later in your life.
Yeah, it is going to give you problems.
It is taking her life.
Yeah.
Their liver cirrhosis patient is full in the hospital.
Oh my God, it is like so much. And as we are ending the podcast, but I would like to, एक fashion बन गया है आजकल. Alcohol and smoking is a standard. लोगों को लगता है कि it's a fashion, everybody is doing it. No, it's not.
No, it is not for everyone. There are people who are not doing it because they
Yeah,
had
many.
a very good upbringing. Parents have given those children time. बच्चों को घर पे प्यार नहीं मिलता है तो वो प्यार जो मिलता है बाहर ले लेते हैं. They are not able to judge or think what is good or right kind of love.
Yeah.
Right?
Absolutely. Yes.
So exactly, when you are with your child, understanding her emotion or his emotions, understanding the child's problem, then only you can help them
Yeah. To be better.
to survive, to do better in their life. If you are just leaving them, हम बच्चे को स्कूल में सबके पास आईपैड, हमने बच्चे को आईपैड दे दिया, बच्चा आईपैड से करेगा पहले ये तो जान लो. उसके स्कूल में सब एलवी का बैग लेके जाते हैं तो हमको देना है क्योंकि स्कूल का स्टैंडर्ड है. अरे उसको उसके बदले कुछ और चाहिए, देख लो, उसको क्रिकेट में मन होगा, क्रिकेट किट लेके दे दो यार. वो ना प्रेशर आप सोसाइटी का बच्चों पे डाल दे रहे हो. दैट्स व्हाई दे आर लुकिंग फॉर हैप्पीनेस आउटसाइड योर फैमिली. इट इज देयर ओनली. सो व्हेन यू रेज योर चाइल्ड नाइसली. आप बोल रहे हम तो पापा के साथ बैठ के जाम पीते हैं. Is it our culture?
When you are saying it's okay, then it is going to be bigger.
वो पापा के पास ऑप्शन है 2 झापड़ लगाने का.
Yeah.
But he chose to do it with the son. He will go to the hospital again. He will take his son to the hospital.
Yes.
So again, it is in your family. There is no fashion in this. Health is a choice, and it has to be everybody's choice. And good health you cannot replace with anything. गुड हेल्थ, आपके पास अच्छा बॉडी है ना, अच्छा फिगर है, अच्छा दिख रहे हो, अच्छा खा रहे हो, अच्छा जी रहे हो, कूद रहे हो, खेल रहे हो, उससे और ज़्यादा क्या चाहिए.
Thank you so much for joining the JRE show and talking about so many amazing things. Thank you.